Alright, so here's my first video of 2019. Hope you all enjoyed the off season and the holidays and your year's off to a good start. I wanted to get my buy list video out earlier, but I got a new job and I've been doing some gaming that distracted me from doing videos. But I guess there's an advantage in me being late with this since Ban Unlimited this was revealed today, which obviously changes things. So I'm not going to bore you anymore. Here are the cards I plan on buying for this set. Maybe it'll help you out too if you want to save some money buying singles instead of having the short-lived thrill of opening boxes. So what should you buy first? You want to prioritize cards that fit a variety of strategies, meaning cards that don't require a specific leader or force you to play a certain archetype to get their effect. You want staples, push archetypes like the green cards in the set, and your silver bullets like Borgos and No Escape Son Goku. You don't want to get caught without silver bullets in your collection in case a certain strategy gets out of hand. That'll really be bad. Then you want to choose what other archetypes you're interested in and purchase the necessary cards to utilize it. And lastly, you want to wait for the price to drop even lower on the cards you don't need immediately and buy them for cheap just to have them in your collection. For me, that'll be the Namekian cards. I don't ever plan on using them, so I'm just gonna wait for the price to get really low to pick them up in case they somehow happen to be good one day. The super and special and secret rares are how Bandai gets you to buy their product. If a new set come out has game-changing super rares and beautiful special rares, then people are gonna buy boxes to try and pull them naturally. If you don't care about the SPRs, then just stick to singles, or you can just buy the SPRs you want instead of attempting to pull them that bad. I'm particularly fond of the Ginyu, the Goku, and the Porunga SPR, but I'm going to have to pass on them for now and just go with the lower rarity version. As for the secret rare, I always say wait for the price to drop to a comfortable enough level for you to buy the card if you want it. I'd personally be okay with spending 30 to 40 bucks on the Frieza secret rare, but for you that may be higher or lower. So as far as its competitive viability is concerned, I don't think it's going to be making any waves, but its effect is really absurd, so you need it in your collection if you're a competitive player. Now, not only is this the first time we've gotten a special rare extra card and a special rare version of a rare, but this is also the first time we're getting a new feature rarity. Bandai was really trying to make sure the Steam booster sold well, and I don't think that the World Martial Art Tournament did the numbers they wanted it to. Anyway, these might be a reason to purchase sealed product of the set, especially since I'm not sure how often they appear. I heard that they're once each per case. Someone please correct me in the comments below if I'm wrong, but that could cause the price of these cards to end up being pretty expensive. Thankfully, with Goten being banned, the Son Goku might drop in price, but it's really no telling what could happen to the cost of these cards. Since all these are viable in any kind of deck, you want to definitely prioritize getting these cards as fast as you can. So the first super rares I'll be getting are these three. The Goku and Porunga do require specific leaders, but if you're competitive, then you're definitely going to have a Shinron deck in your arsenal somewhere to take advantage of this ridiculous new Porunga Planeswalker. And green cards in the set make for a nasty defensive engine that work well in any green leader deck, so you definitely want to scoop these two up. This final shot on Son Goku is also a way to deal with the 7-drop Gogeta. Even though it's all RNG, you make your own luck pretty much, so if you have this in your deck, you could draw it off of Gogeta 7 and be able to kill it. The Gohan is a great example of a card that, while it might not get played now, it's a staple that you need in your collection. So I do believe that, I'm pretty sure this is Green's first 1-drop draw 1 card, and its effect is just like generically good. It doesn't require any kind of leader. You just have to commit to playing heavy green in order to get the effect. If the meta shifts to a point where this card becomes good, you don't want to have to scramble and pick them up at higher prices when you could have just got them for the cheap and sat on them. I'm going to get the Frieza too, but since it's restricted to the red Frieza leader, I'll just get it once I'm ready to play that deck. And I'm not too crazy about Bardock's crew, and the Namekians are bad, so the last two super rares are easy skips for me. Next, I'm going to get these high priority pickups, which include pretty much the best out of the commons, uncommons, and rares. You can screenshot or pause it if you want to take this down. Notable cards include the Bite Change Ginyu, which is probably the best red card we've gotten since Foreseeing hit. You'll be finding yourself adding this to many decks that can afford the double red, or in your Child Switch decks as a big value removal card. Borgos isn't as essential as it was before and Yielding Spirit Trunks got banned, but it's still a card you need as long as Senzu Being exists. It also just draws 1, so you really can't go wrong with it. The Hyperspeed Son Goku brings green up to speed with his 3-drop Self Awakeners, and this one's actually very, very powerful. And Assembly, of course, is going to be good since y'all know how ridiculous Successor of Hope is. So after getting these, you can buy whatever other archetypes you want to play. Bardock's Crew, Namekians, Ginyu Force, and Porunga are the other ones that were released in Clash to Face, I'm pretty sure. I have the green cards already listed here in a high priority since they're the best in the set, so I'm definitely going to want to pick those up first. And now, there aren't any promos for this set, but since it's a theme booster, there aren't any dash packs or new tournament pack promos. But you need to get this Broly if you don't have it. It's the definition of insane, and you need to have it or you'll be left behind. So go to your local game store, get a friend. Both of you guys need to buy 6 packs of Clash of Fate, and whatever starter you need any kind of card from, so you can get the Broly pack for the Gogeta and the Broly. The Gogeta is not really playable right now. There aren't any Son Goku BR, Vegeta BR, or Reku BRs that you can get with the effect. But in the future, when we do get those cards, that card is also going to be extremely viable. So, yep, that's it, you guys. Thanks for watching, and let me know what deck you plan on playing for the release of this cool new set. Until next time, y'all. Later.